Hey guys, how's it going? This is the Bald Metal Nerd coming at you with an extreme video. In this one, I'm going to ask the question: how extreme can metal get and still be what I would call enjoyable? Right? Um, of course, the whole point of metal is to be more extreme than other forms of music. Right? I mean, even going back, of course, to Black Sabbath. What separated Black Sabbath from everything else that was happening at the time? They were quote unquote more extreme, right? They took the heaviness, the occult themes, the whole 9 yards to a quote more extreme point than any other band ever had before, because they broke off and created heavy metal. So from day one of its creation, heavy metal has been about being more extreme than other forms of music, right? So since that's the whole point the fucking genre exists. So there you go. There's that. And of course, we all know about the evolution of metal, right? And nowadays there are bands, and I will link in the video description a whole bunch of resources if you guys want to check this stuff out, of bands that are so extreme, and I hate to say this because it makes me sound like an old man yelling at clouds. Because my parents would say when I was a lad, how can you listen to that music? It just sounds like noise, right? It doesn't even sound like music, it's just noise. I can't believe I'm saying this. But there are now bands that literally, to me, just sound like abrasive noise. They don't sound like music. And it's so extreme, it definitely ceases to be enjoyable, right? It's like I'm listening to it, and I'm like, how does anybody get anything out of this? It literally just sounds like a wall of abrasive noise. There's no, I guess technically it's music, but it's so. You'll see what I mean when I when I link this stuff. So yes, it is definitely possible to create music that's too extreme to enjoy. Absolutely, in my view. Um, and basically, and of course, what is this music that I'm talking about? I guess I will give a few examples instead of just linking it down below. Basically, extreme black metal is some of it. Um, Basically extreme black and death metal, right? Like just stuff that is just to the point where it's just, where it's literally just walls of noise. And I guess that's what it is when it's taken to its most extreme point. And it's just like, okay, whatever. I guess this is a thing, right? So to me, what's the most extreme music that I like, right? That I can get behind? Well, obviously, I don't have many of their albums, so I'm ashamed of this. I'll show off a Morbid Angel album. Yeah, they're not the heaviest death metal band out there, but they're not exactly AOR easy listening stuff either. And of course, here's another one, Cataclysm. So we got two death metal albums here that I like, right? So I generally like death metal. I mean, it's not my favorite genre of metal, but I do like death metal, and I like a lot of it. And I like stuff that's even heavier than this, right? This isn't like the most extreme music that I listen to. I've listened to stuff heavier than that, and I've gotten enjoyment out of it. And I like some black metal. I don't really even know if I don't think I really have any black metal CDs, but I do like some black metal. But it tends to be the more melodic side of death metal, like Dissection, for example. I like, I know there's going to be heresy amongst Dissection fans, but of course my favorite album by them is their last one, Radiant Chaos. I like that one. It's their most melodic one. So basically, for me, I have no problem with extremity in metal. In fact, Like I said, the whole point of the genre is to be extreme, not to be easy listening AOR, jazz stuff. I mean, we want it to be extreme. That's the whole point of it. But it definitely can be taken too far. Absolutely. So anyway, let me know in the comments below what you think about all this. What is the, do you believe that there is a point where it's too far and it ceases to be enjoyable and it's just extreme for the sake of extreme and doesn't even really sound much like music? I'd really be interested, of course, to hear your thoughts on this. Let me know if you just think I'm just a clueless old man. If you want to say okay boomer at me, that's fine too, even though wrong generation by about 20 years. So that's pretty much it. If you like this, you guys know what to do. Thanks so much for watching. As always, live long and prosper. Keep on rocking.